I gotta dip out early.
I'm fixing.
Why?
I can't say why.
Oh.
Oh, she's ovulating. Hurry, Zach.
So what are we doing to the car?
Well, we are getting rid of Doug's fuel system, and we are going to add a dual 525 Fore system front to rear.
Okay.
We're adding an alky control single nozzle meth kit, and from what I'm gathering, I might be one of the only guys in the country that's actually running a Hitmaster clutch chamber setup on a C6 Corvette, because I can't find anybody else that's doing it.
Zachary!
God damn it, I need to freaking move out here because y'all always hang out. I only get here.
Am I not enough for you? That kind of hurt my feelings. What you got in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box? What is all this?
A meth kit.
Our boy does meth?
I mean, yes.
It's a lot of wires, Heath. Sure you know what you're doing? Got goodies.
The vengeance car is supposed to be pretty fast.
All right, so we're here with Heath, and Heath,
guys?
explain your car. What is it? What's it now?
Well, it's 2010 Grandsport, stock long block, Vengeance chaotic cam, normal cam kit type stuff. ECS 1500 Novi setup, pretty basic. It's on 93. Car's got little things like line lock, RPM built diff, stock trans. Still rolling on 17 welds on the back. Car made right at 700 wheel. We're looking to better that, so I'm going to do a full Fore fuel system on the car. We're doing alky control, meth kit just to cool things down. I'm doing a clutch chamber setup, which is the Hitmaster, to try to help get the car off the line a little more consistently. The car currently has the new Monster triple disc is in the car. We'll see how it likes that clutch chamber, but all in all, I mean, trying to get the car down into the nines. We've been struggling with that with some IAT issues and stuff, but we can get it done. We'll get it down there to Streetcar Takeover in a couple of weeks and see what it does. Personal best on the car so far is 1074 at 131. So, long ways off, but, we're pulling 7 degrees of timing after second gear with 190 degree IATs. So let's see if we can do a little better than that.
So as Heath said before, it's always retarding the timing a little bit, and it's taking degrees out when he's going down the track up towards about 7 degrees. And a lot of it has to do with high IATs when he's going down the track because it is a boosted car. Now, he does have an intercooler with it, but the problem with the Vette is that there's so much stuff in front of it, and there's really limited room to actually get some airflow in here. So a lot of people say take out the styrofoam section right here, which they would be right, but sitting behind the styrofoam is also a square bar for the chassis. Heath has already went by and cut some of it, and he's trying to open up this airflow a little bit, but it's just not quite getting the airflow still. So what we're going to do is just try to cool it down with the meth kit and try to drop IATs and kind of sustain all the timing back in the tune.
That's a tight fit. No.
Heath, explain what you're doing here.
If you'll tell me how to do it, I'll tell you what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
Well, I am pulling a fuel tank out of a C6 Corvette the hardest way you can. So it's as close as you can get to a McLaren F1 having dual saddle tanks under 30 grand.
So what's in the way?
Well, I don't know. Like, it doesn't appear to be anything, but everything at the same time.
I'm not sure you know how to work on cars.
Nope. You give me a Fox body, I'll tell you every nut, bolt, screw, Anything you want to know? I blame this all on Greg Schroll.
What is that?
That shit don't work. You might as well take the other one out.
Okay?
Yeah,
We have to.
move.
It's got to come out anyway.
I'm glad Zach's one doing that. These things are always a pain.
20 minutes later.
You have to do them like equal.
2 hours later.
Be careful. They said it's probably going to be really hard to get it out because it'll swell over time.
6 hours later.
Is it got like a float unit, or is it like an optical?
A few moments later.
Greg Schroll, dedicated light man in a lit environment.
Several bad puns later.
Trying not to stab you.
3 weeks later.
I don't know, I'm going to have to get a bigger screwdriver.
Many months later.
Well, you have to probably try to pull up on it.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
They did that.
Eventually.
Good.
There we go.
Yay.
Congratulations. Got them old tea bags in there. All right, Greg, for our viewers, there is a difference between a Vette and a Corvette. Why don't you elaborate for us a little bit?
You mean Vette and not a Vette.
Or not a Vette.
Just because you have a Corvette doesn't mean you have a Corvette. Only true Vettes, or we'll start with C5. Only true Vettes in the C5 has to be a Z06 or an FRC non-Z if it's done right, clean, and fast. C6 has to be a wide body. So you got a Grandsport, Z06, ZR1. Any other C6 narrow body, not a Vette. Get the hell out of there. C7, again, has to be wide body, Grandsport, Z06, ZR1. The possible exception to that is a C7Z convertible done right. Has to be clean, again, has to be fast. And then C8s, I think we'll roll the C8s in there just by default because they're pretty badass, not gonna lie. But all you guys rolling around with your narrow body Corvettes, it's not a Corvette, get out of here with that shit.
The next day.
Right. Okay. What are we doing?
What are we doing? I thought they're listening.
I'm turning the, I don't know how you call it. They don't have a key, so I'm turning it off.
Or ejectors. Or fuel.
I didn't hear him run.
No.
Take 2.
Let's run the pump, try and burn them up.
There you go. Yes, sir.
What is that for?
So we got fuel?
We have half. We have half the fuel. We got the back part of the fuel. Yeah. We don't have the front part of the fuel.
We're making baby steps here.
Alright.
It will work out.
Alright.
Something that this car needs. Do the honor, sir.
Straight or cattywampus?
What is going to be a oh,
Straight or cattywampus?
whatever looks like. You're a Greg Schroll, all knowing.
You're not wrong.
Hit.
I leave for 5 minutes to go get food and you're already breaking out power tools.
We've done a lot since we've gone. wrench that got slipped on. You didn't get that part on video, did you? Sure. Well, don't film me doing this.
Why?
Because I have no idea what I'm doing. People might laugh.
Doesn't matter. Let them laugh. You'll be fast.
It doesn't matter. I really don't care. I learned this on a trip to Mexico.
Is that the wrench?
Yes, that's the wrench.
Let's see that thing.
That's good stuff right here. Wrench is slipping.
What?
My wrench is slipping.
The one you just made?
Yeah, it's bending. No, it's not.
Did you just pull some 87 for the lawnmower? What's in the can?
This is 93 with a little Torco in it. So probably 97-ish. Y'all got flashlights?
So what's the tank theory?
Well, it's got those siphon tubes. How far out? But it may have an O-ring that's rolled or anything like that.
So I'm over here at the gas station. Apparently there's some sort of thing where both sides of the tank have to be leveled because one's sucking air and one's not. And so I'm over here at the gas station trying to fill up these cans with 93. You better hope that $3 gallon works. Okay, so I got the fuel. It's currently 11:20 p.m. and we're gonna see if we can get this car to start before midnight. Apparently there's some sort of thing with the tanks that if they're not at equal level, one of them's just sucking air and kind of cavitate to the other, and we're not getting fuel pressure. So we're gonna put some fuel in it, try to balance it out, and see if that mends the problem. I don't even know why I went to get fuel now. So what was the issue?
Nothing.
Master tank put on the filter check valve backwards.
Fuel filter was backwards.
All right, so we're gonna insert Master Tech like right here.
Well, there's a reason why that happened, and I just come to the conclusion of why it happened. Because we decided to switch everything over, and that probably doesn't have any reason.
No, it doesn't.
But I'm gonna blame it on that.
Right.
So,
In his defense, the fuel filter does have a big arrow on it pointing flow that way.
well, it's more of a line with
We
like
just-
a check mark.
It's a line with two tick marks making an arrow, and we had the arrow pointing that way.
No, it only has one tick mark. It's just like a check mark. So,
Follow me. So
Okay.
we had the arrow. Excuse me. Master Tech had the arrow going that way, which apparently was a problem.
Well,
It's time to.
congratulations. You got about $50 worth of 93 sitting over there. Might be a little bit of spillage on one of the cans.
It will get used.
I'll put it in long. No, I'll put it in Big Red.
Big Red.
Let's see it'll reframe.
Look fine to me.
It's been a long day.
Hey, she fired.
Where's the love? Where's what?
Pat on the head. There you go.
I deserve everything I get, I promise. But no, hey, I'm happy.
Yeah, everything's good. No leaks.
First time doing fuel system on a C6 and 0 leaks. You know, one minor issue, but I got the tanks back in. Evidently, they're sealed and working properly. And
So the question is, would you do another one?
yes, yep.
Feel like you got a good basis of how it's supposed to go?
Yeah, I could do another one, pretty quickly. But
So what would you tell somebody who has never put one of these on before?
well, if you have an automatic car, don't even try it without pulling the drivetrain out of the back of the car. But man, if you've got a lift and a way to drop the transaxle, maybe you're going to do a clutch or something, do it at the same time. Just go ahead and drop everything out the back. It makes it so much easier. That crossover tube is definitely something that, I've got scars on my arms just from getting that thing off, but no, it's worth it. For the gains and, I don't have to deal with the factory stuff anymore, so I'd do it again. I don't look forward to doing it in the next 2 weeks, but somebody's paying me, I guess.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, what's our difficulty level here?
Well, it says not a DIY project on the front page of the paper, come with it, so I understand. It's this is a 7.5, and it's more of just knowledge of how to route all this stuff and clearing everything. That's the biggest thing. Figuring out where to put it. Got that done. Tomorrow I'll start on the meth kit and getting all the wiring through the bulkhead of the car and get all that done. Maybe in the next day or two it'll be together where it goes.